Hi, welcome to my sporting show Elmo, kavindu, gooneratne Sporting Times. Before starting the show, I want to hit the like button and subscribe to my show. Now let's get started. Now today on the show we're going to talk about certain squads that have now been ready for the World T20 and the end of the ODI series between Sri Lanka and South Africa. So now let's get started, people. Let's get started. Now Sri Lanka won the third ODI match convincingly and brilliantly. They are winning the match with significance and ease, winning the series 2-1. Here's the match summary. Sri Lanka batted first, scoring 203 for 9 in their 50 overs, with Dhananjay De Silva scoring 31 runs, Asalanka scoring 47, and of course 29 for Dushmantha Chameera. With the ball, George Linda 2 for 32, Keshav Maharaj 3 for 38, and Tabras Shamsi 2 for 31. South Africa in response were bowled out for just 125 in just 30 overs. Henry Klaasen 22, Jaman Milan 18. Of course those two were the highest run scorers, and George Linda also scoring 18. With the ball, of course, Mahesh Tilaka picking on debut 4 for 37, the off spinner. And of course, Manindhu Hasaranga 2 for 32 and Dushmantha Chameera 2 for 16, bowling brilliantly. So Sri Lanka win an ODI series after a very long time, and also after 8 years against South Africa. So a big moment. Does this mean Sri Lanka is back? Maybe not yet. They still have to win the T20 series to prove their point. So let's see how they do there. Indeed. Moving on from that, let's talk about three teams who have prepared their squads for the World T20. The West Indies squad is Kieron Pollard, Nicholas Poran, Fabian Allen, Andre Fletcher, Shemron Etmire, Evan Lewis, Ravi Rampal, O'Shane Thomas, Aiton Walsh Jr., Darren Bravo, Sheldon Cottrell, Jason Older, and Hakil Hussain. Very good West Indian team indeed. Looks very strong, very impressive indeed. There was also DJ Bravo as well. So very impressive squad from the West Indies. Looks like my favourites to win the World T20 indeed. The England have announced their squad as well. Owen Morgan, Moeen Ali, Johnny Bairstow, Sam Billings, Joss Butler, Sam Curran, Chris Jordan, David Milan, Adil Rashid, Tamine Mills, Chris Vokes, and those few names to mention. Now England also looks very strong. Remember, Ben Stokes right now is not playing right now because of his personal break from cricket of mental health. I think players should consider about mental health, of course, very essential indeed. India have announced their squad, and I am not very convinced with the Indian squad. I am just not. Virat Kohli, Rohit Sharma, KL Rahul, Surya Kumar Yadav, Rishabh Pant, Hardik Pandya, Ravindra Jadeja, Rahul Chahar, Ravichandran Ashwin. How did Ravichandran Ashwin get into this team? He was dropped. Where is Yashwin Chahal and where is Kuldeep Yadav? That's a problem. Akshar Patel, again Akshar Patel. What the hell is going on? Varun Chakravarti, Jasprit Bumrah, Bhuvaneshwar Kumar, and of course the reserve players are Shreyas Iyer, Deepak Chah, and Shardar Thakur. And of course MS Dhoni will be the new mentor for India for this tournament, since considering Virat Kohli is not a title winning captain. In fact, he's a loser when it comes to winning ICC events. He's a brilliant best batsman in the world, no question. But captaincy-wise, winning an ICC tournament, he's not good enough. And mentoring from MS Dhoni will surely give Virat Kohli the guidance that's required to make this team into a title-winning team indeed. So what I think, now these are the first three squads, one of the three squads I personally chose to consider. Now for my favorites, I have three teams I think that this World T20 will be victorious. West Indies, England, and I think West Indies and England, and of course India. Now India is third favorites to win. However, third favorites mean India could most likely get blindsided. And that's reality. And that's why I would think England and the West Indies are my top two favorites to win the World T20. And for us Sri Lankan fans, I'm not saying Sri Lanka can't win, but Sri Lanka will have to play out of their skins to win this World T20. And if they can, this would be the biggest victory since 1996. I will tell you that. So on that note, I am going to end this video. Thank you very much for joining me on this show.